Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Guardiola. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's the throw. Yamal. And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Yamal. And it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get onto this? Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. Courtois is there to clear. Neymar. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a nicely measured pass. Can he finish? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! That is great defending, so alert. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Davids. And the shot! Adams with the clearance.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
No way through. Messi. Real chance. Oh, smashing header. Goal! Bahia! And Bahia are in front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's managed to get free. There's the hit!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Drogba. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, now the finish! No mistake! And a again. They simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Bahia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Alexander-Arnold. Bahia looking to pass their way through. Drogba. And here's the chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they win it back again. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Drogba, it's Drogba! It's loose, and there's a ring. Oh, he's been caught napping, and one more try! Oh, taken with style! A goal at a really telling moment. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and it goes like a rival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Neymar gets good. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
And a header! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's really well cleared. Yamal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Guardiola. Barcelona finding their passes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Floated up and over.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fernando Torres. And Guardiola. Gravenberg. Now it's Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ooh, can he get onto this? And the pass is intercepted. It's a good ball out wide. Gravenberg. Fernando Torres. Neymar. That is good alertness. Bahia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 16, Drogba, el dorsal 11, Fernando Pablo,
Cristiano
el dorsal 3,
Ronaldo!
el dorsal
And
7.
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
El dorsal 23, Cristiano Ronaldo, el dorsal 4.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Vardiol deals with that comfortably. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Griezmann.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Played into space out wide. Nunez receives it in a wide position. Out of play for a throw. Stood up well to him there. No, he's just misjudged that one.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Now it's Kimmich. Gets his head on it. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. We have already started here. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's cut it out. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Drogba. Now there's a fight, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just...
And Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Belletti. Still goalless at the moment. Yamal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball.
And Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Koundé. Bellingham spots it and intercepts. Neymar tries to dink it in, and that is expertly dealt with.
Corinthians clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's in here! Heads it! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Drogba. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Drogba. Barcola. It's Belletti. That pass isn't the best. Yamal is looking to set free a runner. Picked out brilliantly. Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Batistuta. He won't be happy with that one. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
He's got tall. They've got to be quick to recover this. Gravenberg. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
No, no way through. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Corner it is. And this could be the final action of the first half. Neymar with the short one. Terrific header! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Goes such header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's hoisted clear. Yamal. Batistuta. Header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Drogba. Gravenberg. That has been cut short. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Fernando Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So their fourth corner of the game. Hakimi gets good distance on it. Now it's Neymar. Fernando Torres. Pedri. Out for a throw.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gently done. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Adams is there and he can pick it up. Pedri looks to clip it forward. It's goal kick.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corinthians can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Spread neatly, Fernando Torres. And it's pulled back. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for the run.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri, Yamal does well to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Belletti. Pedri. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. Batistuta! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Camisa 5, camisa 8, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20, camisa 24.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Darwin looks for the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
And that should get the job done. Has a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, they could be caught out here. Gravenberg.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that's well seen too. Well read, nice interception. Yamal, and it's Neymar.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
That's an excellent interception.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Bellingham.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
This ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's in on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Ribery. Corinthians disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Out to the right. He's gone forward. And no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pirlo. Ribery. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's cut it out.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Drogba tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Neymar.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking tidy in possession here. Haaland. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Vardiol. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Haaland. And that has put paid to that. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ribery.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Corinthians were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Vardiol. That has been cut short. Now it's Drogba. And it's Ribery. Fiddles it through. There's the hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a nice ball. Puyol cuts out the pass. Floats it up and over. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's intervened well there. Yamal. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. He could be in here. Nice ball and great hit! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And now he has two. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command...
Drogba! And more, and more, and more! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the second half gets underway. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is a great pick out. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Fernando Torres. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Neymar is behind this one. Big chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! And how did he not make it fall?
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Barcelona have their third corner. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Davids gets a foot in here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Haaland. Koundé. Now that's well seen too. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's a throw. That is good alertness. No way through. Fernando Torres showing great feet there. Guardiola. Drogba, and he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Cafu. Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Adams. And Gravenberch. Can he get away here? Pirlo calmly anticipates. Gravenberch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Pull it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ribery. Now it's Haaland. Real chance! No mistake!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We
3.
have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Fernando Torres.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
El dorsal 22.
Corinthians have it back and can go again. He has found the way through. It's Iniesta!
El dorsal 9. El dorsal 19. El dorsal 6.
Hernandez
El dorsal
is there to
13.
clear.
Cambio de jugadores.
Kimmich. Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's onside. Oh, what a ball! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And we have our very first corner. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
And Messi! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Drogba. Drogba! Just a fraction high.
Drogba nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Now it's Schneider. Lobbed in behind. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. First quarter of an hour gone. Neymar.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great hit! Guardiola. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Gravenberg.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they've got rid. Koundé. No, again there's no way through. Premio look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Cafu. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Batistuta. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Koundé. Adams. That is ended up in no man's land. McAllister. Cruyff. To Schneider. Oh, super fine. And Cruyff! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just off target. And it's been taken short. He's got full. Sticks it away. And this is getting better and better. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
There's the hit. They've done it. Just one goal in it now. Game on! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's intervened well there. Yamal. And it's Neymar. Messi. Schneider has it out wide and in space. Neymar. Oh, well played. That has knocked out the danger.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Deep into stoppage time. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that was very necessary. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Guardiola. Drogba threads one in. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The most accurate pass.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Schneider. And it's Messi. McAllister. Cruyff.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Presente na partida de hoje. 72.306 espectadores.
Gravenberg engages and forces him off the ball. Schneider. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Works it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. Oh, a delicate chip through. No, that's been intercepted. McAllister. And it's Cruyff. Schneider. Guardiola. Neymar. That's a good run he's making there. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 11, camisa 7, camisa 14, camisa 8.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18.
Pass is
camisa
just
9,
off target.
Camisa
Busquets.
20,
And it's
camisa
Beckham.
10,
Now
camisa
Mbappe.
5.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's there to get it away. Mbappe! Oh, that's neat. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet, and the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckham plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho, Son Heung-min stood up well to him there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No way through. Pass somewhat off target. Thinks one through. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Son Heung-min! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Grêmio take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Vardiol. Gravenberg. Darwin. A real chance and a real let-off. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Well, he had in mind that was not it. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now that's well seen too. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left hand.
Shot a goal! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
How very smart. He just got it right. Yeah, it's Son Heung-min! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Gol del Internacional de Porto Alegre.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rummenigge, that's a real chance! Goal! International! And the comeback is complete!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's real.
Great hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Internacional with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Drogba tries to clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Gravenberg. That's a little off target. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he was quick to react. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dixon. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Neymar.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicked it back promptly. That's beautifully weighted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Burn. Yaya Toure. And it's Neymar. Approaching the half-hour mark. That is good alertness. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's been shifted off it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's a... Can he put it away? They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the pass is intercepted. Son Heung-min. Courtois can claim that. Yamal. Guardiola.
2 minutos de descuento.
Yamal. And it's Neymar. Hernes. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow and it's 2-2.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Internacional get the ball rolling in the second half. Demichelis. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. And what? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Yamal. Drogba looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Torres. That's very neat. And they're back on the ball again. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé, and it's Guardiola. And Gravenberch. Toure wins the duel this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. And the keeper's in command. Fernando Torres.
La asistencia a este partido
Gets his pass away.
98.004
Quarter of an
espectadores.
hour into the second half. Now then, the ball's come loose. Guardiola. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. And that was very necessary. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And this is Drogba. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is a great pick out. Guardiola. Gravenberg. To Michelis. Now it's Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 11.
Guardiola.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
El dorsal
To
7.
Michelis.
Neymar.
Rummenigge.
El dorsal 10.
Floated through.
El
Haaland!
dorsal 13. El dorsal 9.
And again the keeper stands strong.
Cristiano
Well,
Ronaldo.
height could make
El
all the
dorsal
difference
19.
on these set
El
pieces.
dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Pullet with the short one.
Internacional merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's just beyond his reach. Burn. And back to the goalkeeper. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. That's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, can he get onto this? Guardiola calmly anticipates. Kane. Rijkaard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Ruben Dias. Dixon. Ruben Dias. Adams gets a foot in here. Kane. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nice ball, and he might be in here. There's the hit! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A draw and... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. And the shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's let fly! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Guardiola. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Just off target.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar plays it short. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Gullit. And he's away. And that has been cut short.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vardiol deals with that comfortably. Now Neymar. Yamal. Torres! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh no, this does not look good. Pressing high and with purpose. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Drogba. Drogba. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Adams cuts out the pass. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, that's clever. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Beckenbauer and Vardiol. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yamal. Neymar. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Swung over into the middle. And here's Drogba. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ball is over the line. Now it's Batistuta. It's Fernando Torres. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. Torres. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And now they can clear their lines. Guardiola. And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Now the finish! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, and Torres! He's gone direct here. Yamal. Gravenberch. That is a brilliant interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Neymar. No, that was never going to make it. Pull it. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Tries to get it clear. Fernando Torres looking understandably energised after his goal. Still they trail and time is ticking away. He's found the way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
And it's Guardiola. Gravenberch. He's got... tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Out to the right. Oh, they could break here. He's played him through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Jong. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity.
Bullet! Neymar. Yamal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. And here's Hullet. De Jong. Hullet has a go! And he hits the net. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got away. He gets big. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet. Drogba. Fernando Torres. Gravenberg. And it's Drogba. Neymar. Yamal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal wins the duel this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance here to counter. Fernando Torres. And he's intervened well there. Courtois with the clearance. Hakimi. That has ended up in no man's land. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Gravenberg. Van Dijk does well to get it back. And it's Fernando Torres. He's having a go! Mendes. And we're done. A performance of perspiration.